So in the Bible, there's this scout named Joshua, and he's the one who scouts out. He scouts out the Promised Land, along with another person, and his name Joshua. It means God brings salvation, and actually Jesus, his name Yeshua, it's the same name as Joshua. It's the same exact meaning. God brings salvation, and it's like a form of the name Joshua. It's an Aramaic form of the name Joshua. But what's interesting about the name Joshua is that in the Old Testament, Joshua's dad is a guy named Nun. And Nun is like the Arabic Hebrew letter for the N sound. N. And it's interesting because it's an interesting name relationship. Like it's like Nun, the letter N is the father of Joshua, God brings salvation. And when you think about sound, all sound has a meaning and a feeling. So if you look at the N sound, the Nun, if you think about words like nice, name, like when you knowledge, like when you name something, it's like the knowledge is encapsulated. It's like the knowledge is sealed. It feels really good. If you think about like next, when something is next, it feels like nice. It has this like really nice feeling, this knowledge type feeling, because something's about to happen. When something is near, it also feels like it's close and you know it, right? So there's something about the N sound that has this sort of like really good feeling. In fact, in Hebrew, in the Bible, a word that's used for this kind of like good kind of light, this heavenly kind of light, is near. And it has an N. It's a Hebrew word. Have you ever heard the name Noura, like a girl's name? That's the Arabic version of near, but for a woman. And and I think what it's basically saying, that the message of this name relationship between Nun and Joshua, God brings salvation, is like whenever you do things that have that Nun feeling, like you seek kind of knowledge in a genuine way, you seek to be kind, you seek kind of like niceness, anything that has this kind of like knowledge, kindness, nice feeling to it, actions that create that, actions like seeking God, loving God with all your heart, actions like being kind to others, actions like pursuing an interest that's a good interest, that's like not a bad interest. It's like pursuing good interests that leads to Nun, that leads to you kind of growing as a person. Being kind, that leads you to growing as a person and being better, and that leads to the feeling that you will be secure. God